Hey guys, what is going on? Payne here once again, and thanks for joining me for another episode of my Manchester United career on FIFA 14. Yes, the transfer window is still open, and there is still time to buy one more player, or even sell a couple of more players. Kagawa, we had an offer from Arsenal for him, 20.5, rejected that, and also Varela will be going on loan to Millwall for a season on loan, so he's getting some experience on that pitch. But we continue on with our Premier League season. With our next fixture, we're playing away against Cardiff City. My United side, we've had a pretty good start to the season already, picking up 2 wins, which you saw in the last video, so I wanted to continue on that good run of form. Here was my starting 11, got De Gea in goal, Phil Jones, Smalling, Vidic, Evra, Fellaini, Vidal, Januzaj, Nane, and Tom cleverly slips in just behind Wayne Rooney. See that Kagawa was out actually because he wasn't looking too fit for this game against Cardiff. I thought maybe this is the perfect opportunity to actually play Cleverley, who hasn't played that many games so far this season. But under 20 minutes gone of the game, Wayne Rooney put United into the lead in the 16th minute. He is just flying at the moment, and I think it's because I'm actually playing him up front. You know, you just got to work with these things, haven't you, with the team, get used to the way they play. But this is definitely the position for Rooney to actually be playing up front with a player slipping in just behind him in that central attacking role. Especially when it's someone like Cleverley or Kagawa, someone that can feed Rooney balls all day long and he'll just take that in his stride and just grasp it and keep getting those goals, those important goals that United need to continue on with their success. Great bit of play there from Manchester United. Januzaj, the youngster, threw on goal. Really should have made it 2-0 there. But to be fair to the lad, it was still early on in the game and there was still time to improve from that and basically just better luck next time if there was another opportunity. Cardiff were looking dangerous with a corner. They wanted to get back into this game. De Gea came out trying to pick up the ball. Patrice Evra took it out of his hands, trying to clear the danger, just blast it out the area. Rooney could see Cleverley making a run. It was 3-on-1. He was never going to win that. And Cardiff's Much, with great vision, picks out Kim in space, and on the first shot he takes it and makes it 1-1, getting the equaliser for Cardiff 43 minutes in, with just a couple of minutes remaining of the first half. It was a great goal, to be fair to Kim. I wasn't expecting it to go in, maybe go wide, or De Gea to get a hand to that. Not into the bottom corner. De Gea should have done better than that really at the end of the day. In the second half, Phil Jones doing what he does best, putting pressure on the opposition, and he comes in with a sliding tackle and gets himself a yellow card. I thought it was going to be a red card. She's so lucky there, really lucky, because the way the referee was running over, I thought, yeah, this is it. He's going to be out for a match now. Nani stole the ball off Kolka after a lack of communication between the back four at Cardiff, and I just went for it, smacked it, looked for the bottom corner, and that's exactly what happened. It went past Lewis, the Cardiff goalkeeper, and United were in the lead for the second time in this game. And those 3 points were headed in Manchester United's way to add to the league table. I did look to make it 3-1 with Rooney looking for that top corner, but Lewis getting a hand to that, putting it behind for a corner for United. Nothing came of that, obviously. And then Nani with a brilliant cross. Great first touch from Rooney. And you know what I should have done there was hold down L2 and the circuit button, maybe go for an overhead kick, but it just wasn't to be. But the final score was 2-1. We did pick up the win against Cardiff. It was going to be a difficult fixture against them, but we picked up those 3 points and we continue on our good run of form. So anyway, after that game against Cardiff, it's to the transfers. It's the transfer deadline day pretty much. And yes, I'm going after Mandzukic, guys, from Bayern Munich, the striker who's going to be up there with the likes of Van Persie and Rooney. If you remember from last season, when we played against Bayern Munich in the Champions League, Mandzukic was such a nuisance up front, and he is a hitman when it comes to striking those balls into the back of the net. So I thought, I'm going to go for him, take him away from Bayern, bring him to United. I want to try out new players. Players that I never thought that I would bring to United. So I thought, why not? We've got the money. Bayern Munich, they only wanted 19 million for him. I did think about sending Bayern Munich a player as well. Maybe make it a bit cheaper, the deal. But in the end, I just thought, what the hell? Let's go for it. 19 million. Put in the bid. No player to make the swap deal. Of course, Munich, they accepted my offer for 19 million, so now contract talks were open with Mandzukic. I offered him 110,000 a week for 2 years, and his squad role will be set, an important first team player. So now it'd be very interesting to see whether Mandzukic will want to fly from Germany over to England to accept my contract offer and become the new Manchester United signing before the transfer window slams shut. And there we have it. Mario Mandzukic has accepted my contract offer of 110,000 per week for 2 years, and he's going to be coming to United if I decided to accept, which I did. Of course, I'm not going to turn that down. 90 million for Mario Mandzukic. He's at the age of 28. I know some of you guys are probably going to be against that, but how many more seasons am I going to be at United? I'm not too sure at the moment, but I'm not threatening over this signing for the club. I think it's kind of perfect for United because I've done my research on Mandzukic before I did actually sign him up, so do not worry. I know that in the team you need pacey players to supply him balls all day long and crosses, and that's what we've got at United. We've got the likes of Ashley Young, Nani, Valencia. I mean, for example, look at last season when I played Bayern Munich in the knockout stages of the Champions League, home and away, when Mandzukic, he started both games. Look at the players that they had on their team. They had the likes of Ribery, Robben, Goetze, also Shaqiri, Cruz. I mean, they've got some quality players. That's why he was such a menace on that pitch against my United side. So I think bringing him to United, it's going to prove to be a great signing. And I think he's going to be in the face of the opposition, and especially the opposition's goalkeeper. They're not going to be enjoying football in the Premier League when he's on that pitch. But we move on to our next fixture. Mandzukic did start on the bench. I don't want to, drop him in at the deep end straight away. I want to ease him in to playing at Manchester United. Anyway, our next fixture is in the Capital One Cup. It's against Sunderland to be played at Old Trafford. You will notice as well on the team sheet for United that Kagawa returned to the team after he was left out of our previous fixture against Cardiff due to lack of fitness. The transfer window has now slammed shut and we had to push on. Hernandez, perfect opportunity to open up the scoring for United, just couldn't do it. Colback with a free kick for Sunderland, trying to swing that one in, perfectly defended, and look at Kagawa how he sets off on his run. Can see Hernandez down that right wing. He could see Danny Welbeck, brings it in, great first touch, but fires it straight at the Sunderland goalkeeper. So unfortunate. With just under 20 minutes gone of the game, Garay with a terrible pass, giving that one to Altidore, who gives that to Fletcher, comes in, bags of space for him. But Johnny Evans comes sliding in, trying to steal the ball, trying to redeem Garay after his mistake, and Johnny Evans gets himself sent off. So United were now down to 10 men in this game, in this Capital One Cup fixture. What should I have done there? Should I have gone running in with Johnny Evans and just left that one to Lindegaard? Did look as though it was Lindegaard. He was probably going to save that. Just a really poor FIFA mistake there from myself, but Fletcher stepped up, the one that won the penalty for Sunderland. Lindegaard looking ready to save it, but Fletcher puts that one into the back of the net, making it 1-0 to Sunderland in the 20th minute. But I thought to myself when that went in, it's only the 20th minute, United can turn this one around. Now take a look at this. Kagawa can see Hernandez. Surely this is a penalty. Hernandez brought down in the box. They didn't even win the ball. Bit of shirt tugging going on there. I reckon that should have been a penalty. What do you guys think? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Straight after kick-off for the second half, there was a bit of tussling going on between Bardsley, former Manchester United player, and Danny Welbeck down that right wing for United. Phil Bardsley gets himself a yellow card from the referee, and there was a free kick for United. Raphael stepped up to take it, tried to get as many attackers into the box as possible. He picked out the head of Danny Welbeck, who made it count for Manchester United, who are back into this game. It was 1-1 in the 50th minute. And I gotta say, I know that some of you guys watched my first season, and you will agree that I did have a pretty poor first season. I mean, yeah, we picked up the Premier League, but thanks to 1-0 wins, it was boring to watch for you guys as well, for me playing. But so far in my second season, I'm really enjoying it, and it seems as though the team are really gelling. It's amazing stuff, and it can only get better from here, and I can't wait to introduce Mandzukic to the team. It's only going to get better. Take a look at that as well. Kagawa picking out Januzaj, switching the ball from his right to his left foot. And it looks like he got himself injured straight after. He pulled a hammy there maybe. But he got the winner for United, which sees United go through to the next round of the Capital One Cup. So anyway, the Champions League group stages have been drawn. United find themselves in Group A. We will be playing against Schalke, St Etienne and Feyenoord. Very interesting group there for United. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to get going. Group B sees CSKA Moscow against Juventus, Olympiacos and Copenhagen. Group C will see Liverpool, Galatasaray, PSV and Lokomotiv. Group D's Chelsea's group. They will play Fiorentina, Atletico Bilbao and Club Brugge. Group E, Dortmund, Marseille, Benfica and Celtic. And Group F sees Madrid going head-to-head against Arsenal. That'll be very interesting. Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid and Spartak Moscow. So many groups. And I think Group H is looking more likely to be the best group of them all, with the likes of Barcelona, PSG and Inter. Going to be very interesting to see what happens in the Champions League this season. So we move on to our next and last fixture of this video. It's in the Premier League. We haven't been beaten just yet in the Premier League. We're on a good run of form, so I was looking to keep that going, but it was going to be a tough test against Everton, the visitors at Old Trafford. And you will have noticed just then on the team sheet for United that Mandzukic, the new 19 million signing from Bayern Munich, was starting his debut game. And what better way but to be starting it at Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams. Everything was pointing in the direction of United to pick up a win in this one after we've been on that good run of form. And Ashley Young was through on goal. I was certain he was going to put that one past Tim Howard, but Tim Howard was just too good for that. Valencia with a swinging cross in, tried to find out Mandzukic, who did score, but it was offside, unfortunately for him, to get his debut goal for United. Wayne Rooney threw on goal against his former side, and it was just so unfortunate it didn't go in. Otherwise it would have been a cracker of a goal, but it just hammered against the crossbar and out into the fan section for a goal kick. But Mandzukic again looking very threatening for Everton. Surely it was only a matter of time before Mandzukic got his debut goal for United. Rooney almost opened up the scoring again for United, just putting that one wide past the post. And keep watching Januzaj down that right wing for United. Keep watching his feet. Beats Avedo. Nicely done. Swings in the cross. And who was there to pick up the loose ball? But the new signing from Bayern Munich, Mario Mandzukic, grabbing the first and only goal of the game for Manchester United with just a couple of minutes remaining of the game. United continue on their good run of form in the league, totally unbeaten, and that was the full-time score, 1-0, thanks to that guy, Mario Mandzukic. So there we go, guys, that is the end of this video. Unfortunately, I do hope that you've all enjoyed once again, and I will see you all in the next one. If you haven't done already, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well whilst you're at it, and if you haven't done already, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, links can be found in the description below. Anyway, I'll see you all until next time.